We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Miami Marlins and the Philadelphia Phillies. Phillies baseball starts right now. Aaron Nola is ready to go as he's on the mound for the Phils. Dan, any thoughts?
Boy, this guy was unbelievably good in his last one. Struck out a ton of guys in an amazing performance, and all of his pitches were working. Let's hope he brings that A game back with him in this one.
Settling in now, John Birdie. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
The third baseman, John Birdie.
First offering on its way. First of three here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike one. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, this is a nice one. First game of a homestand. You played well on the road. You got a chance to grab a shower and sleep in your own bed last night. I bet you this team comes out on the attack today.
Boy, and it's a good night for the old hot chocolate here. 46 degrees at game time. A 1-1.
Oh, that's outside.
They teach pitchers to keep the ball down, but if you can locate upstairs like that, it really gives you the ability to mess with the eye level of the batter.
And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Well, it certainly was a bang-bang play, so no surprise here that they're giving it another look, and they may decide to challenge the call on the field.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays, and looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell for sure. Going to be interesting to see what they decide to do here.
Now an indication from the dugout is that they will not challenge the call on the field, so the runner is indeed out. Stepping up to the plate, Starling Marte. And in case you haven't been keeping up the tabs on him, arguably he's been one of the hottest hitters in the league over the last 7 or so games. First pitch coming, here it is. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a knuckle curve missed that time. 2-1. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's gone 2 for 5. The 2-1 home.
Ball. 3 balls, 1 strike.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so it's a 1-out walk here in the top of the first.
And that's the beauty of having a guy in the 2-hole like him. He's almost like another leadoff hitter, working a walk with just 1 out, and I think there's a good chance that he's going to be on the move at some point.
Standing in, Jesus Aguilar. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. He's set and the pitch. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
You'd never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
3-0 now.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Hey. 3-1. Here it is on 3-1, and he misses again. Ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Coming to the plate now, Matt Joyce, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. From the belt, kicks and deals. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
Fastball called for strike 2.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
The 1-2. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Full count now, 3-2.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
Marte over at second. Aguilar is over at first with 1 away. And that misses. Ball 4, and he's going to need to settle down in a hurry now because he's in a peck of trouble.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Digging in, Jorge Alfaro. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Alfaro is playing here against his former employer. He was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, guys, I always think it's interesting to play your old uniform. Maybe say hi to everybody you got accustomed to seeing when you were previously here. But then once the game starts, it's all business.
The 1-1. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Segura for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Eliezer Hernandez will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, so far this year, this guy hasn't pitched very well on the road. He's actually struggled on the road, so it'll be interesting to see if he can turn that around here in this one.
So digging in now, Gene Segura. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Phillies, the second baseman, Gene.
Now here it comes. Slow roller out to short. Fielded cleanly. No problem here. One away. A moment now to check out the hometown Phil's starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, one guy that's worth the price of admission, Andrew McCutchen. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. McCutchen, or just Kutch as he's frequently referred to. He was selected in the first round back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
One out, nobody on. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Scooped up, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Batting third, the right fielder, Bryce Harper.
Into the box now, Bryce Harper. No one aboard for him, and two gone here in the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
That's a ball.
Bases are empty here with two men out. And here's a fastball in for strike one. 91 miles an hour that time.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And now a pitch on the way. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Here now the 2-2. Rhys Hoskins would be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. A swing and a high drive to right center field. A ball that's carrying, but it's the center fielder who gets there, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. We are still scoreless. At the plate, Jesus Sanchez.
Leading off for the Marlins, the right fielder, Jesus Sanchez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Maybe a favorable call there, taken for a strike. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time. Hard hit ball to second, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. The second one he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
Into the box now, Miguel Rojas, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. As a look, now the pitch. Now a breaking ball, but it's low.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Here now the 2-2. Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. There to make the catch is Hoskins, and that's the first out of the inning.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Standing in now, Jazz Chisholm. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Chisholm is a middle infielder by trade, of course, usually a shortstop, but they've got him at second base in this one.
Yeah, this one kind of reminds me of how I was raised. I came up as a shortstop, and everyone thinks you could just go over to second base, seamless transition. Not the case. It kind of feels like you're stepping on a different part of the earth right there. Everything's happening at way different angles. Turning a double play at second base becomes a real focal point and stuff you have to work on. Shortstop, the angles are all moving in front of you, all moving towards first base. This is interesting.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Count 3-1.
No score here as we play inning number 2. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Batting 9, the pitcher, Eliezer.
So coming to the plate, Eliezer Hernandez. And he may instead be asked to bunt. We'll see how they approach the situation with 1 away. First pitch on its way. Now a bunt attempt here. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. Through an inning and a half, no score on the show. Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. And for him, you have to think a turnaround is coming. Clearly not going his way of late. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
Hoskins behind to count 0-2. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Gregorius has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. Seared down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
So now to the plate, JT Realmuto. As he'll take a look at ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Oh. 2-0.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Now the pitch. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. Phillies down in order. We'll move to the third with no score. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll give way to the third baseman, John Birdie.
The third baseman, number 5.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. One and one to the Marlins leadoff hitter.
1-1.
1-2 now as that's in there at the knees.
Not likely to see a fourth fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Digging in next will be Starling Marte. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Looking at his career totals, Marte possesses a slugging percentage above the .450 mark, so he's capable of running into one here. 2 balls, no strikes to the Miami center fielder. 3rd inning, no score to this point. The high fastball is in there.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Bounce to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next will be the power-hitting first baseman, big Jesus Aguilar. Now the pitch. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. Two out, nobody on. Now it's 2-0.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
A strike, and it's 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
The 2-1. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind and count 3-2.
Swing and a liner. He chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Here's Jay Bruce now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Changeup called strike 1. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Now here it comes. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Here's Neil Walker. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now here's the pitch.
No, inside.
Phillies are still looking to crack into the hit column in this one. Counts even at 1-1 to Walker.
1 ball, 1 strike.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Walker lays off there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
All even now, 2-2. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Down the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Neil Walker.
Count is full.
A bouncer to the left side. Oh, what a stop. He's up with it. The throw. Safe. Outstanding effort, but he can't get the out. So there'll be a runner aboard with 1 gone.
Hey, that's a heck of a play by the third baseman to get dirty right there. I can't tell you how hard it is or how far a throw it is, especially when you sell out and get dirty. To get up and throw the ball across the diamond, just didn't have enough time to get that one done.
In now, Aaron Nola. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Runners on first with 1 down. And they'll try and play for 1 here as he gets this one down. Throw not in time at first, so the pitcher tries to give himself up, but instead he gets himself a base hit. So that'll go down as an E4, as he certainly had his problems that time at second base. Ready for another chance? Gene Segura. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. That misses. 2-0.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
The 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away.
The left fielder, number 22.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And it's fouled away. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Reined in. 1 there, but they will not have a shot at 2. He's safe at first, and that will plate our opening marker of the ball game.
They couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
Digging in to try it again, Bryce Harper. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And this is going to get down for extra bases, as that'll get 1, if not both of them, home. A run in. Here's a second runner around third. And he's safe at the plate as they extend their lead to 3.
You simply cannot offer up a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. 1-0 the count. From the belt, the pitch. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor. He's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. 3 runs already home here. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Sanchez is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So they pick up 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning. 1 Marlin error and a runner left. 3 innings complete. It's the Phillies 3 and the Marlins nothing. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Matt Joyce.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And you can see both guys bringing it pretty good in this one. 95 on one hand, 92 on the other. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jorge Alfaro. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball 1.
Breaking ball called just a bit low. A ball and a strike. Line to second, where it's caught there for out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder, Jesus Sanchez.
Digging in now, Jesus Sanchez. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike. The 1-1 home.
The count is 1-2.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2.
Full count.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Miguel Rojas. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. He's set. Here it comes. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. No runs, just one hit and one error so far for the Marlins. And he takes a called strike two. Lays off 2-2 now.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Hops this one up. Segura is there, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Phillies lead it 3-0. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Thank you, Heidi. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Didi Gregorius. Here comes the first pitch.
Oh, that's just out.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Count is 1-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up. Birdie shading to his right, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Up next for Philadelphia, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
Now at the plate, JT Realmuto comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounded slowly to the left side. Right to him. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, center fielder, Jay Bruce.
Coming to the plate now, Jay Bruce. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, and a borderline call, Matty. I don't know. I got to feel like he's got to build a rapport with this umpire, this AB. See how far he'll go in or out. He can't allow himself to go down looking again.
And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They can put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Neil Walker will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. The 1-0.
Oh, that's good.
Grounded up the first baseline, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Phillies strand 1, but they lead it 3-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've earned 5 walks in the game, and he said that's not only leading to a lot of run-scoring opportunities, but it's also forcing the pitching on the other side to work a lot harder and throw more pitches than they want to.
All right, thanks, Heidi. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll give way to the rookie second baseman, Jazz Chisholm. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And they start him out away with a called strike. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Fastball called strike. 1-2. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he will get in there with his first big league hit, a double. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Jazz Chisholm has just collected his first hit in the big leagues, and as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Stepping in now, Eliezer Hernandez. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
He tried the surprise attack there with a bunt with a runner on base. Hey, he gets thrown out, but it works just as good as a sacrifice.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go John Birdie. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Line hard to center field. Bruce with the catch. Tagging is the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
The center fielder, number 2, Starling Marte.
Here's Starling Marte. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one runs up high. Ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 1 run, 2 hits, and 1 error so far for the Marlins. And a knuckle curve missed that time. 2-1. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Jesus Aguilar would be next. And he misses again. Ball 4, and his control is really letting him down now.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Now to the plate, Jesus Aguilar. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. A runner on first with 2 away. This is foul right side. swing and a liner, but foul. In the dirt. The tag, and he is safe on a very close play at the bag.
And I think that's the case of the pitcher being a little too preoccupied with the speed at first. He lost focus on making the pitch and throws an absolute scud. The irony, of course, is the runner's now on second, and he didn't even have to steal.
The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Liner toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. This will kick up against the wall now. The relay. Throw to second, and he's out. But 1 run does come in to score on the play before the inning comes to an end. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. Home half of the 5th coming up. Philadelphia's on top, 3-2.
Leading up for the Phillies, the pitcher.
Into the box, Aaron Nola. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Marte is right there, 1 down.
Now batting, the second baseman, G. Segura.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Gene Segura. Here comes the first pitch.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone. He wants a quick inning, so he won't be nibbling.
Grounded back up the middle. Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home 5th.
The left fielder, number 22, Andrew McCutchen.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
That's a ball.
Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. This pitch is popped up. Birdie is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and digging in is the outfielder, Matt Joyce.
Number 7, Matt Joyce.
First pitch on its way. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball, that's it.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
In the air out toward right field. Harper has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
So stepping in, Jorge Alfaro. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. Here's a changeup that's right there. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1 and 2. Count even at 2 and 2 to the Marlins catcher.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
Oh, and a great knuckle curve just buckled him there, and there are 2 gone.
Now back.
Digging in once again, Jesus Sanchez. It was a walk in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. 3-2s are scored here in inning number 6. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Boy, that's a crazy one for a pitcher right there. You're feeling pretty good about yourself, D-Roy. You pump 2 of them in there. You're heading the count 0-2, and you're thinking, hey, this is pretty easy at bat.
Yeah, you step out of the batter's box 0-2, adjust your batting gloves, and hang on for dear life. But he was able to mix in a knock.
Here's the first pitch to him. Miguel Rojas is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
2 out with the man at first. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. In for strike 2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Bruce coming on. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. Marlins leave 1. They're down 3-2. Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Harper.
First delivery to him on the way. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. And it's 1-2. He doesn't have a big fastball, but he was able to get that pitch by him.
And Matt, that's 100% a result of setting up with the off-speed pitches before it. If you're not a hard thrower, you could still have some success, but you have to learn how to mix speeds and set everything up. That was a nice job right there.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Bryce Harper becomes the first out in the bottom of the 6th inning. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he misses there, 1-2.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
Fouled away. The 1-2. And right into the shift. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Here's Didi Gregorius. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Here comes the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Called strike, 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes to Didi Gregorius.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Here now the 2-2. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Here it comes. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Hot shot down the line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. Is belted, and take a look at this. Deep to right center field, and it's gone. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and it's given the Phillies a 4-2 lead.
Boy, that's a late mistake that could prove to be fatal. It's only a solo shot, but with the way their starter is throwing it, that could be enough to seal the deal.
Now batting, catcher, Real Gusto.
Now the Marlins skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. He'll depart after 5 2/3 as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ball game. James Hoyt is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
James Hoyt.
At the plate, JT Realmuto, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. High in the air down the right field line. But this will land untouched. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. A bouncer to the left side. Scooped up. Throw over to Aguilar at first will take care of him to end the inning. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Blake Parker is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Seventh inning ready to roll, and set to go is the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm.
The second baseman, Jazz Chisholm.
Here comes the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. Parker, an Arkansas native. He was a 16th round selection during the first-year player draft of 2006.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
The pitch.
Nope.
He dropped that curveball in for a strike right there, but don't kid yourself, that's a dangerous pitch. He needs to start thinking about maybe working that back door, or that could get some serious damage done to it.
The 1-2. Weak grounder back to the mound. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Harold Ramirez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 47, Harold Ramirez.
And a high strike there, 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The 0-1 pitch. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. And they'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Gregorius is there. Throw will be well late as he reaches it first.
So frustrating, D-Row. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
Standing in now, John Birdie, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate.
Good speed at first and good speed with a guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Count 2-1.
Called strike 2. The 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Slow roller down the third baseline, and he'll smartly just ensure that this stays a foul ball. The next 3-2. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
David Robertson takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Number 30. David Robertson.
To the plate now, Starling Marte. Ball 1. Couple of walks for him thus far. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. On the outside, Black. Good pitch called for a strike.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for Miami. Still down by a count of 4-2. Brad Boxberger gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh. So next to the plate for the Phils, Jay Bruce. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Jay Bruce.
First offering on its way. High and deep down the left field line. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Hit hard up the middle. He's got it. And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first out.
The batter, the third baseman, Neil Walker.
At the plate, Neil Walker. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Popped up. Birdie is under it. 2 gone.
The pitcher, number 30, David Robertson.
Phil Gosselin will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Phil Gosselin.
A ball and no strikes. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Into center field, line drive base hit.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Gene Segura standing in as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. No hits to this point. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And it's gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 6th home run on the season for him as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Wow, you don't see this very often. There aren't very many pitchers that are good hitters, and sometimes you take a pitcher for granted. You just want to lay one in there. Mistake, because this guy just took him deep.
In now, Andrew McCutcheon. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now the 1-0.
2-0.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
2 out, nobody on. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Marte. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. But the fighting strike for a pair, both coming on this 2-run home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's the Phillies 6 and the Marlins 2. Sir Anthony Dominguez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the
Number
8th.
58, Sir Anthony Dominguez.
Now at the plate, Jesus Aguilar. He was thrown out at second trying to stretch a base hit into a double in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I'm not sure what they saw right there. Maybe the first base coach was giving him the green light to go ahead and go to second base, but obviously it didn't work out in that situation. It did take a good throw to get him, though.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. 1-1 now the count to the Marlins first baseman.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Right down the chute that time. 1-2. Now the pitch.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Here's Matt Joyce now. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
2 balls and a strike to count. The 2-1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. There to take it in is McCutchen now for route number 2.
Now batting, catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Ready for another shot now. Jorge Alfaro. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
First pitch coming. Here it is. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Miami down in order. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Sterling Sharp is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 56, Sterling Sharp.
Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper.
For the Phillies, the right fielder, Right.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Smoke toward the hole. Reined in. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
The first baseman, number 17, Hoskins.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Rhys Hoskins. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Grounded straight into the shift on the left side. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Digging in, Didi Gregorius. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Natty, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Two out, nobody on. And there's ball 1. He ties him up with a fastball inside, 1-2. The pitch. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. Now the pitch. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. And the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Phillies down in order. They lead it 6-2. Victor Arano comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Victor Arano.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and coming forward, the rookie outfielder, Jesus Sanchez.
Jesus Sanchez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope. Ball 1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. Arano, a 25-year-old. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Here it comes. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
That's lifted the other way out to left. McCutchen is under it. 1 away.
The batter, the shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
Stepping up now, Miguel Rojas. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way.
1-0.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
The 1-1. Taken, strike two. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Harper. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batter, second baseman, Jazz Chisholm.
Digging in, Jazz Chisholm. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now the 1-0.
Oh, that's out.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
One thing that can nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at-bat here.
And this will be a called strike 2. In trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Miami down to their last strike. Line drive to center field. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
Even the best center fielders make mistakes once in a while, and that's definitely the case here. He totally misplays it, and by the time he recovers, no chance of keeping him from ending up at third.
Isan Diaz will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 1, Isan Diaz.
And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Ball 2. Diaz is 5'10" tall, bats left, but throws right-handed. This is his second year as a major leaguer. And a good eye that time to lay off the fastball. It's 3-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. And that's finally over for a strike.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Taken, called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. A crowd in excess of 37,000 come to their feet. Hit sharply but foul down the right side.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
Good battle. Count remains full.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a liner. And that's through into left, a base hit. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 6-3 contest.
Now that.
Boy, what a battle there, D-Roll. Several pitch at bat right there. He threw everything but the kitchen sink, and he was still able to get an RBI base hit.
And Dan, I can't tell you, the longer the ABs go, usually, I'll tell you, you get in that swing mode where if he throws the rosin bag, you're pulling the trigger on it. Wait for him to settle in his zone and not come outside of it and end up getting a knock.
Hector Neris takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. At the plate now, John Birdie, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. Ground ball sent back up the middle, taken in by Gregorius. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
Hey, this game is close right here, but I'll take you inside the mindset even if it was a blowout. I know the team's down to their final out, but you'll be hard-pressed to ever find an offensive player give away an AB. Nice infield single right there to keep the line moving.
Into the box, Starling Marte, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
2-0 count. The pitch misses off the plate.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Now in the box, Jesus Aguilar. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. From the stretch. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Ready with the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
The set and the 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Taken called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. And obviously a big spot here with the bases loaded, so he'll step out to rethink things. And he struck him out for out number 3, so that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
And tonight's comes to an end, 6-3 the final. The Philadelphia Phillies led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Aaron Nola earns his 5th winner of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 6 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. For the Marlins, 3 runs on 8 hits, 1 error. They left 12 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 11 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Welcome to your Saturday edition of Inside the Show. I'm Justin Allegri. Looking first at the NL East, Aaron Nola was victorious for the 5th time this season, leading Philadelphia to victory over the Marlins, 6-3. The San Francisco Giants swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 5-3. The Cubs racked up 11 hits as a team as they took down the Nationals in Washington 5-3. The New York Mets grabbed an extra innings win over the Brewers 2-1. The Rockies hit 3 long balls as they got the best of the visiting Redbirds 11-3. They continue to win as they now have 9 straight. The Los Angeles Dodgers sent 3 balls into the seats as they sank the visiting Buccos 7-3. It was their 5th straight victory. The Yankees pounded out 17 hits in this one as they grabbed the win against the visiting Reds 14-5. The Toronto Blue Jays knocked out 10 hits as a team as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 3-2. Francisco Lindor sent 2 into the seats while driving in 6, helping the Tribe pass to the Red Sox 7-6. The win was their 5th straight as a team. The Rangers totaled 11 hits as they beat the White Sox on the South Side 4-3. The Royals got 11 hits overall as they took down the visiting Orioles 8-5. Miguel Sano was a force at the plate, driving in 3 runs as the Twins disposed of the Tigers 6-3. They now have 5 straight wins. The Oakland Athletics combined for 10 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Mariners 6-1. The Angels racked up 11 hits as a team as they got a win over the Astros in Houston 8-5. And that's the show. Thanks for listening in. I'll be back tomorrow with more news and updates from around the majors.